took some time for them to come out and show this picture of what they said brought down the plane. It is an innocuous can of soda that explosive experts say could hold roughly a pound of explosive. You have the detonator and you also have the switch, a pretty primitive device that could bring down a plane. Now, the one thing, though, that is very concerning is in this magazine, ISIS says that the initial target was a plane belonging to their, quote, American-led Western coalition. They were trying to bring down a plane that could belong to the United States or any one of their partners that are bombing ISIS in Syria. They're also saying that they switched their target to the Russian plane only after Russia started bombing ISIS targets inside Syria. Now, we do not know if this is the genuine bomb. It does raise a lot of safety concerns, but it also could be ISIS trying to get investigators off their scent, trying to distract them. We're going to wait to see if they can find any evidence of this bomb. But according to one explosive expert, told CNN that this sort of bomb would be detonated by someone on the plane. So a suicide mission, Brooke.
Ian, stay with me. Anthony, I mean, when I first saw this picture today, and you are the expert here, how could this soda can and what could be placed inside of this soda can take down a massive passenger plane?
Good afternoon, Brooke. It doesn't take much to bring down a plane in flight if it's placed in the most critical area of the aircraft, breaking the fuselage. However, doing a forensic analysis of just the photograph, looking at the components that they presented to us, this device, the can contains a white substance. You see that hole in the bottom of the can, that would be where the detonator, we're moving from the photograph from left to right.
Yes.
That hole demonstrates or shows a white substance. Now, that white substance could be the explosive component, possibly TATP, most likely probably a plastic type explosives. The detonator, which is the second item from the left there, would be inserted in that hole. And then the item which concerns me is that switch, which is the item on the far right. That's a single throw rocker switch with possibly a 9-volt battery attached to it, wrapped up in the tape. You can't see the 9-volt battery, with the two LED lights, the red and the green light, and then that wire that kind of sticks up to the top. With just these components, as demonstrated, an individual would have to initiate this device, meaning this device is a suicide-type bomb, initiated by the bomber himself by simply throwing the switch once everything is all hooked up.